Magic Alive by McKinley Dixon. This dude is out of Richmond, Virginia. This is a conceptually rich and emotionally charged album that uses a central narrative to explore themes of grief, memory, and the multifaceted nature of magic. Uh, I was mentioning this earlier, but VA is having a goddamn summer. You got this project, Magic Alive. Of course, the Clips joint recently dropped. Low
This is
key,
culturally inappropriate. This is culturally inappropriate.
low key, I'm gonna have to claim the JID project too, because like he even mentions it too on that Strat community, talking about his part of his journey, like a formative part of his journey being the time that he spent in Virginia. He went to college here in Virginia. He he was arrested. Did he say what did he say? The only time I was arrested, the only time he was arrested was in Virginia, from his recollection. And so like he's got some ties. He's got some ties to community, you know what I mean? Fuck the prison industrial complex, but he made it out and it was a transformative part of his story. That's Jid. But um McKinley Dixon is out of Richmond and is holding it down when it comes to um the exploration of what hip hop can be, the evolution of what hip hop is. This is it's jazz rap. It is. And it is a one of these concept projects. Um, the project explores these childhood friends who one of their friends in that group died, and so they are trying to the whole thing explores like what it's like to, especially in the mind of a child, of what it would be to, some Lazarus effect type to him, bring your friend back, or at very least being able to communicate with them and explores things of like what could have been, what I mean, dreams deferred sort of stuff. Um, but it goes a layer even deeper into what is the nature of magic, just the nature of magic in general. And teasing it out to be a little bit more forgiving in what we may call a definition of magic, because it's like there's like everyday magic that goes on. The enduring power of memory, the bond between friends that just like, you have that friend that like you could just give them an eye, they give you an eye, you kind of like you're communicating, you know all exactly what's being said without even saying a word. There's magic in that bond. There is magic in music. One of the tracks is talking about the title track, okay, Magic Alive, right? The track 10, the penultimate track, right? The second to last a track on this album is the title track, Magic Alive. And listening to this whole project is a declaration in and of itself. It's almost asking the question, magic? It could be magic question mark, alive, exclamation point. Like, yeah, magic is alive. If we expand our conceptual acceptance of what the miracle of life is, you are where you are. You are even born where you were born and to the people you were born to because of just like some crazy cosmic coincidence. The race that you are, even all of that stuff, some crazy cosmic coincidence that could be easily mistaken for magic. This joint is steeped in like I said, it's jazz rap and it's unapologetically jazz rap. You got all the horns, you have your guitars, the jazz guitars, live drums. It's all a band. It's like a hip hop version of Dave Matthews Band. Straight up. All the live instrumentation that goes on this thing. My favorite track is my favorite track is I would have to say is Listen Gentle. Overall, the production on this thing goes crazy. It is beyond it goes even beyond jazz, right? There's almost some like jazz, um some like orchestra, like a jazz orchestra kind of exploration that happens in the production, the music, and the architecture of that track. Sugar Water is another good one. I can't wait to see I can't wait to see Listen. So yeah, Listen Gentle, which is not even a gentle track. It's gonna call it Listen Gentle. So like it's not even a gentle track. It's a lot of it's a high BPM joint, it's a high energy kind of track. But Listen Gentle and Sugar Water, like bro, when like I need to see McKinley Dixon on the tiny desk. And actually, um, I saw his submission to the Tiny Desk contest. So the Tiny Desk contest I explained to you before, which is it's like local artists, independent artists, up and coming artists that like submit to this competition, the Tiny Desk contest. And if you win, you you get a official Tiny Desk performance, but B, they take you on this. They have like a low key kind of like tour type of situation. I need to look up the tour. I haven't ever looked up the tour. Is it the tour, or do they do like a local show? The, the Tiny Desk concert series produced by NPR is a well-known and beloved series featuring artists. While there isn't a formal Tiny Desk tour in the traditional sense, the Tiny Desk contest winner and other artists featured in the series do go on tour, often with NPR support to promote their music. Tiny Desk contest on the road tour. It's called the Tiny Desk concert on the road tour. How do I go to one of these shows? Yo, oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Oh no. So there's a Tiny Desk tour and they go to like at least one, two, three, four, five. There's like 10 cities here. Portland, Chicago, Nashville, Austin, they in LA, and they're in DC. This is my neck of the woods on July 19th. That was just a month ago. I gotta put this on the calendar when they do this tour for 2026. This is wild. Like I don't know, I never thought of that. I'm damn, it's a year. I gotta wait a year. Fuck. Um, June, July, so like a 2 months, 2 months. Damn it. Um, so I gotta damn, that just fucked me up. What am I talking about? So McKinley Dixon, I saw his Tiny Desk audition tape. It's his submission, right? To time and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This thing is from this thing's 7 years old and it's a 6 minute track. They go through this thing. It's dope. If you're looking for it, it's the one where he's got this t-shirt on that says destroy white supremacy. So look for that one. You'll be seeing this shot in like somebody's living room. And he looks so young. He looks like a kid. Destroy white supremacy on his t-shirt there. And he's got the live band in there. He's got the drummer, the guitarist, the guy who plays the keys is on the sax as well. The sax heavy on it's straight up jazz rap, and you get the full band. This isn't like a project, or his work isn't like you're pulling a bunch of samples, you're digging through the crates. Love all that for hip hop, but there is there's also an ethos of jazz, and there's also like a DNA of um real drums and things that is also part of the history of hip hop. And he is keeping that alive, and you can see it fully in full force on this project. Um, like I said, one of the other tracks to check out, Sugar Water, is another dope joint that is gonna do I don't know, it'll be appreciated later on in the long run, but um all the loved ones, another track, dope lyrics. I love the uh what do you say? My mama said she gonna whoop your My mama said she gonna whoop your ass. It's just hard. It's just shout out to and showing love the to the community, to the loved ones, right? To the family and stuff. So this is kind of like, Jid talking about the community. This is one of those joints. Uh talk about my mama said she gonna whoop your ass. Yo, and it goes through the whole progress of like getting in a fight with a bully or getting in a fight and then like making reconciliation because my mom also said go shake hands, go apologize kind of thing. One of the bars the early on in that joint says, "Sorry I killed your boy, but he tried to kill my dreams." I heard that bar, I heard that line, and I was like, damn, that's some like deep, profound shit. You hear what he just said? Imagine you having a dream that is just so like existential, that is so important to your progress, to your development, to your survival. We heard in the Jesus Shuttleworth versus Nasir joint from Jid's album. There's only a few ways out, and all of those ways out is through. There's only a few ways out the hood. There's only a few ways out poverty, because white supremacy and the bourgeoisie and the billionaire class, millionaire class got this shit on lock, and they're not, and the way is getting thinner and thinner and thinner to get through. And so you get a dream, and you are shown to have some talent, and you on that path, you on that journey, and somebody comes through and it tries to like divert that and tries to shut that down and try to like snuff out that candle, snuff out that light. It matters equally. The homicide. You about to homicide my dream. You about to homicide my dream. I'm sorry I killed your boy, but he tried to kill my dream. Yo, that is like, I'm not saying I've been in a situation like that or like, but man, that is some like profound shit. That's like a one line thing that I don't think enough people appreciate and will probably even like point out. But he tried to kill my dreams. How important are your dreams to you where you will fucking kill for it? Where you will sacrifice for it to chase that dream? I know a lot of people that are I don't know, man. I know a lot of people. I feel like I run into a lot of people, and not necessarily everybody that's in my specific circle, but I witness it, and I find myself in conversations with people that are just like satisfied with their day to day. They're just satisfied with the rat race and the accepting the cards that life dealt them, and fuck it, this is what it is. I'm just gonna deal with it. But there's some of us out here that really really internalize the you you only live once. This is it. I don't know what happens after this. I'm not I'm not holding out on that. Oh, there's some like afterlife that's gonna like make sense of all this bullshit that we're going through. God does like ugly, apparently. If there is a high power, God does like ugly. And this shit is whack. Majority of this shit is whack. The good guys don't win. Altruism doesn't win. You have to try to form a circle. You have to try to catch your dreams, catch up to your dreams, and form a circle of people that are like rocking with that and make yourself a bubble. It's all about making your bubble. If it's your family, your kids and your wife, or just your parents, you still got them. Um, your crew, whether you're blue, whether you're red, locking in on that chosen family because the shit out here is nothing but like the vacuum of space and black holes riddled throughout this shit. And it will swallow all of us. So my dreams, I have to get that shit now. I only got one life to get that bit. I gotta get it while the getting is good. Love that track. Love that line. Love that bar. Um, Recitative is another one. This one is 4 minutes long. There's no hook, no chorus on this thing. Um, I love that. When you can explore a song, go into 3 minutes long. We got a track here, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, couple 4 minute joints on this thing. They are exploring the stories that are happening here. They are McKinley Dixon and his band. It's it's like a Dave Matthews Band kind of situation. What is this track? This track, recitative. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right. I think he just made up a word here. I heard from the window, I hear my name. Said differently each time, the space between it the same. The sound from where she came from and her mama before she came. I nod to the second floor. A small, simple exchange. I think I'm losing my vision. As the past get further away, thoughts revoke the permission. To be called upon like gods, I need to make the decisions. If it's life or death, aim for his cleft. Sun and trees, the only ref. Ain't no need to answer yet, but can I have your stories when you're gone? That's poetry. These are street poets out here telling their story. We're telling a story that you can relate to. This whole project is about these three kids, their friend died, and they're finding a way to commune with him. They miss him. It's tragedy, it's PTSD, it's community that is traumatized, all wrapped in this. Well, how many tracks this is? This 11 track, 35-minute project that is digging into some of the deepest recesses of our existence in this space at this particular time. It's all intentional, it's all experimental, and the music itself is alive. The other magic that's happening, he's exploring different ways of magic. There's even one part where he's like pulling a quarter, the magician is pulling a quarter behind some kid's ears. There's the magic that happens in the child's imagination. Like I can teach you how to do that. I can teach you how to make these coins. There's message in that, the double entendre, triple entendre, and all that. This whole thing is exploring the sort of metaphysical magic, but also the real magic that happens in real life. Even just putting this thing together with the band, he talks about this in an interview. He did this interview with He did an interview with, I think it might have been with Anthony Fantano. And he's exploring how just making the music itself, being able to have a band that he's been working with for over 10 years, who they have their own projects going on, and you reunite with these folks every few years, and you know that y'all communing, y'all are communing on this particular spiritual, musical, the music gods level, where they're gonna bring to the table, that guitarist is gonna bring to the table, that drummer, you in writing your music, you're gonna bring, the producers are gonna bring something to the table that is beyond the physical um proximity that y'all have had this entire time. Like, no, these people are locked in into the mission, into the goal of, we only have one shot of making art. And you come together, you put something like this out, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. We need to really respect art when we see it. And I'm glad I have a space and the platform that I'm building to be able to like give flowers to artists like this. This is not a rapper. This is not a songwriter. McKinley Dixon is an artist, and it's unfortunate the way that the fucking idiocracy that we live in. It's unfortunate. Like, people like this will not be appreciated until, like, it's just like Van Gogh. Um, it's like another fucking Starry Night. People like this won't be appreciated until they're long gone. Jazz rap is alive and well, and this is an example of it at its finest. Um, De La Soul will be proud. Tribe will be proud. Shout out to RIP Fife Dog. Mostly what it's giving um is roots, especially when you talk about you take into account the live instrumentation and Black Thought. Just the level, the lyricism. McKinley is on fire on this thing. There's a lyrical assault that's happening on this thing. I know um he is making Questlove and Black Thought proud with this project. I hope they get a chance to hear it.